Hello and welcome to Green and Gold Radio. I'm your host, William Plavanmasters, here with my co-host, Gardiah Johnson, and our very special guest of the week, Class President Colin Ashdown.
Hello.
We don't really have any news except the Eds versus Ignatius basketball game, which took place last week. And now, Gardiah with the sports.
Thanks, Will. Reverend Coleman played his best game of the season so far as he orchestrated almost a perfect offense in the fourth quarter with a lot of quality possessions. He went 5 of 6 from the line to help the Eagles close out the Wildcats down the stretch. He led the team with 15 points. Jackson and Richard also had 11 points. Patagooni had 9 points and 8 rebounds. Forward Jack Massey had 5 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Leo Lush had 2 points and a quality defense as he filled in for starter Mordecai Godson, who was sick this game. It was a total effort by all the players, said Coach Mike Sweeney, as they prepped for the game all week. The Eagles now have a season record of 13-4. Head coach Mike Sweeney is now 2-0 against teams who also have the head coach name of Sweeney. Now to the interview.
Thank you so much, Gardiah. And we'll start off with Gardiah interviewing our very special guest. Gardiah?
Yes, Colin, how does it feel to win the presidency?
It feels good. Everything I can do to help my classmates is the best. And I'm just trying my best, you know.
Try your best. That's good. That's good. So we also have William, our host, who is also the vice president. Yes. So how did it feel to become vice president, Will?
Felt great. I've got a great president to serve under. I'm just happy to come here and make new friends. I mean, like a personal backstory, I came here from homeschooling, and I knew like 2 people coming in, Gardiah here and Shogun. Little shout out there. I'm happy to be able to help my fellow classmates at the vice president position, and I'm happy to just be able to do these fun tailgates like the Eds versus Ignatius one that just happened.
Yes, it's been all lots of fun. So how do you guys feel the student council has been so successful? How do you feel like it's been going so far?
It's been going pretty good. We're just trying to prep for more events to come. I think the best thing we can do right now is just to be organized and be open to ideas and just work together as a team.
Yeah, and speaking of ideas, what ideas do you guys really have for the freshman class? Any plans?
There may or may not be a second mixer coming up in the coming months. I don't want to drop anything, but there may or may not be that.
So, what are you guys excited for in the coming months?
Probably the trip to Cedar Point.
It's going to be awesome.
In May, or probably the mixer. I know they had the mixer last year, so I know Brother Dennis said something about the mixer, but we had never had any ideas or really reached out to him for more information. So, but right now we just need to wait till the next meeting so we can see new ideas and what's up to come. So.
And for those who came to the last mixer, I guarantee you this one's going to be so much more awesome now that we have some legwork under us.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. That's dope. So how do you feel the class office chemistry is?
Awesome. Completely and utterly awesome.
I think the most important thing was at the first meeting, Brother Dennis and Mr. Barrett said that it's all a team effort. It's not one person running the show. And I think me, William, Cole, and Jet have just been working together to try to make freshman year enjoyable for our fellow classmates.
Oh, yeah, it's been enjoyable so far. So, Colin, what's been your favorite memory at Ed so far?
Probably just the laughs I had with everyone in my class. I love going to the sporting events for varsity, freshman, and JV, like football and basketball. But I think the one big memory is probably freshman football season. I think it's just because it really helped me before school even started, meeting tons of new kids and just having friends before Night at the Nest. So,
yeah. And if I may, if you could change one thing about our incredible school, St. Edward's, what would it be?
I wouldn't change anything, honestly. I'm being straight honest with you. I wouldn't change anything. I love the culture. I love everything that St. Ed's has to offer. I think it's a great school to prepare you for college, and it's a great school to be a part of.
Yeah, I feel that. And speaking of college, what college in your future do you see yourself going to?
Right now, I don't really have a say on that. My brother goes to Ohio State.
Yes, sir.
So that's a college that I'm looking at. I wouldn't say looking at since I'm a freshman, but more of, keeping that open to an idea of what college I want to go to. But right now I'm in love with baseball, and that's any school that allows me to play baseball there, I'm willing to. But obviously these next years are going to be important for me to find out where I want to go, what's my calling.
So you said you're in love with baseball. So, I mean, if you could play for any current baseball team, what would you play for?
Probably the Indians, because I love Cleveland sports, even though we had some hard times in the past. But no, I think it's definitely I'll love any team to play for in Cleveland, so probably the Indians.
All right. So, what do you feel is the best Cleveland team?
That's tough. Right now, probably the Indians, just on the performance they've had over the years and how the Browns and the Cavaliers are doing. But, yeah, I think probably the Indians right now. We just need to get our stuff together, and hopefully we'll have a good year. So it'll be enjoyable to watch.
Yeah. So, Colin, so far we've completed one whole semester at this amazing school. What's your favorite class been?
I'd have to say English. I remember just in middle school, I never really liked English. I didn't like reading books. I just thought it was very boring to me. But I have a great teacher, and Mrs. Ventura. She made English like really fun for me, and it made me realize that I like the joy and passion I have for writing. So I like to write like poems and stories, and just be creative. So that's one thing that the class that I love.
Nice. Do you have any secret talents that no one knows about?
Probably not. I don't have anything like so special about me. No, I'm just pretty normal. I don't think I have anything on the top of my head. No.
I mean, I've seen you dance.
Thank you, Gardiah. Yeah, I can dance. Yes, I can. I bumped it out on mixers, dances, any dances. I love to dance. Yeah, I love to dance. It's a fun thing.
What's your favorite move?
There's a lot. It's more of like a combination. It's not just one single move, and I can't even tell you what I do, like move wise. I just like kind of do it. So it just I don't know. I just kind of get groovy.
So, what's your favorite music artist or maybe a song?
I don't have anything in particular, like music wise, that I like to listen to a lot, like hip hop. I like to listen to like a lot of artists, and there's not really a favorite song that I have. I think I'd like to be open, like trying new music, and there's not one specific song.
Well, you say you listen to hip hop. Do you feel like you could freestyle?
No. I can't. I cannot do that. I can dance. I could stick to dancing, but I can't freestyle. No.
Gardiah, I know you've been thinking about freestyling on the podcast. Want to give it a go?
I don't know about right now. Maybe a future episode.
All right.
I feel if we can get like someone in the school, like I know we've been talking about people who've had like talent in the school that maybe we can bring them on the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we can bring someone who raps on the podcast, I'll be happy to freestyle with them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to set that up. Colin, I know you were talking about something that we were thinking of in class council.
Yes, we are accepting members for the class council. We have a list of people already down for the class council and spots still open. So if you want to be an active member of the class council and help plan fun events like the tailgates, just shoot me or Liam or Jet or Cole an email.
Yeah. Trust me, it's super fun. I mean, like, the class council has such a great chemistry. We just love each other. We're brothers now. It's just an awesome place to work.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for joining us on Green and Gold Radio today.
Anytime.
And
yes.
yeah, I thank you again. And I hope the rest of your presidency goes well.
Thank you.
All right. And this is William.
Gardiah Johnson.
Signing off on Green and Gold Radio.